So as many of you probably know, when trans and non-binary people transition, we call it second puberty. Now this is true on a chemical level. It's you are going through a process much like you did when you were going through puberty as a kid and now as an adult in many cases. But what's also true is not just the chemical component of that. There's also the social component, the sociological component. I'm struggling with not having what many cis teenage girls would have. That being a mother and friends going through the same thing. I have a lot of cis friends who are like, let's get together, let's go shopping. Like, that's great. My friend Deb, as you can see in this footage, helped me get all dolled up for my Head Again the Angry Inch video. And she's been great. I have other friends that have been great. I'm gonna go shopping with one tomorrow, but it's the little stuff. It's the, I'm bad at makeup, I'm bad at hair. And it'd be nice to have somebody who's like, oh yeah, when I transitioned and grew my hair out, here's what it was like for me. And a lot of people find that on the internet, and that's great, but that's hard. It's hard to go seek that out. It's hard to be like, what do you type? There's probably some area of Reddit that's just for that, but I'm not going to Reddit! Are you kidding me? And I'm not quite sure what to do about it. I just know that I'm struggling with it. I can't even draw within the lines. How am I supposed to get my lipstick on right? And everybody's like, oh, just do YouTube tutorials. And I try, I really do. But then it's like watching Bob Ross.
Corner of the brush, just the corner, and begin pushing, making the bristles bend slightly downward. See there? Look at that. Isn't that a nice little tree?
He goes, oh, and then there's a tree. And you're like, how the fuck did that happen? These women just go, okay. And then you blend up, and I'm like, suddenly her cheekbones have moved with like 4 brush strokes. And this would really help too, because in certain angles, I look at myself and I'm like, ooh, there's my mother. And even worse than that, at other angles, I'm like, ooh, there's my dead father. I'd love to be able to change my face up a little. Clothing, too, is a nightmare. I have been this bastion of functionality my entire life. My sense of fashion is I once found a comfortable outfit and have been buying it for 30 years. For decades. You can look at old pictures of me and I can tell you roughly what month it is based on what I'm wearing because it never changed. You know how cartoon characters like Doug would open their closet and it's the same outfit over and over again? That was me, and still is. And I'm so not looking forward to finding the female-coded version of my uniform. It's hard. First of all, I carry so many things in my pockets, and women's clothing, the pockets are a lie. They're this deep. You can't fit a phone in them. Honestly, if I were born with a cis woman's body, and I would dress like this. Not like this. This is me. I'm putting on airs right now with a collared shirt. I would wear white t-shirts and blue jeans because I wouldn't need my clothing to do the heavy lifting of announcing who I am. Anyway, it's a struggle. I'll get back to you on how much progress I've made. Be good to each other.